Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song by Sage the Gemini called Red Nose. And it starts out with a really cool lick that kind of goes through the tune where you can play the open E, low open E, and then open G, open B, open E, and then go to second fret on the high E string for kind of an F sharp note, and then we're going to go back to open E. So all together we got open E, open G, open B, open E, second fret on the E, open E. And we end up repeating that 4 times, and then we kind of have another riff kind of working instead of an E around an E note, kind of a B note. And actually, we'll talk about how to play B minor for this in a moment. But if you take your first finger and kind of go to the A string on the second fret, and then we play open D, 4th fret on the D, and then we go open B, and then second fret on the high E string, and then or on the B string, and then back to the open B. So we're going 2 0 4 0 2 0. 2 on the A, open D, 4 on the D, open B, second fret on the B, open B. And actually that first riff, actually kind of where we got the open E strings, is all kind of working around an E minor chord. And when you play E minor, first finger is going to go to the A string on the second fret, the second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And then from the E minor, actually, we're going to end up doing that 4 times to kind of back up that opening lick around the E minor. And then we go to a B minor chord. One really easy way to play B minor is to use something called B minor 7, where you got first finger on the A string on the second fret, same place you is for E minor, second finger on the G string on the second fret, and third finger on the high E string on the second fret. And if you strum just the A string to the high E string, that sounds something called B minor 7. So one way to play the song actually would be kind of going E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B minor, minor, B minor, B minor. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, and if you know other B minors, feel free to play them. One thing I like to do to kind of fill up time, actually, a lot of times with a song, is to use something called a strum pattern. And the more consistent my strum pattern is, a lot of times the easier it is for me to throw the voice in. And one of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the E minor, just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then you can kind of go to the B minor 7 and do that same strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. You could really use that through the tune, actually, through the whole song. And a lot of times with a song like this too, a lot of times I like adding in bass notes to kind of simulate playing with a bass player. So you can kind of take the E minor and do the low E string for your bass, and then do your down, up, up, down. You're going to kind of fill it in with kind of getting an implied bass line. And if you're playing solo and you don't have a bass player, it's a good way to kind of simulate. And then when we get to B minor 7, we'll be doing the A string for the bass. So it's kind of an A, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor with low E bass, down, up, down, B minor with low E bass, down, up, down, B minor with low E bass, down, up, down, B minor with low E bass, down, up, down, B minor 7 with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor 7 with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor 7 with an A bass, down, up, down, B minor 7 with an A bass, down, up, down, up. Now because of the drum feel through the tune though, you may kind of feel like you about using something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now our down, down, up, up, down, up is kind of dividing that into 2 parts. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. But what a 16th note is where you divide that foot tap into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up, which could completely work for this song. And what I mean by that is if you do the E minor and kind of do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing down on 1, down on 3, and an up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got down, up, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down. else you may want to kind of try is kind of adding in basses with that. So you can still do your E minor with low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, kind of keep the rest of the 16th note strum pattern. E minor with low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, now you want low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, E minor with low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, now you want low bass, E minor with low bass, E minor with some low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, E minor with some low bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Or if you're a little bit more bass heavy, you can kind of throw in some extra basses. Bass down, down, up, bass down, down, up, bass, bass down, down, up, bass down, down, bass, bass down, up, bass down, down, you want bass, bass down, down, up, bass down, down, you want some bass down, down, bass down, down, you want some bass down, down, bass down, down, you want bass down, down, bass down, down. And on the topic of bass notes, actually, you could kind of fill in like in that intro, like with the chord if you wanted to too. So you do E minor with kind of your down, and then pick it up on that G, B, E, 2, O. Kind of for your E minor, like you can kind of fill in part of that with the chord, and that could be kind of a cool thing to try. And you could even do that with the B minor. B minor, O, 4, O, 2, O, B minor, and then 2, A, or open D, 4, open, 2, open. So kind of substitute that in for that first note of the lick. So you might want to kind of play around with that to kind of intro the tune. And then basically it's that one chord progression through the song, and I think at the very, very end I'd want to hear a B minor. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Red Nose by Sage the Gemini. So good luck!